All right, here's another, I guess, game from Desmos. And this is again is from the teacher.desmos.com. I did see there was like a help video about how you could create these for yourself. Don't have the time to investigate it yet, but there's a lot of cool stuff already pre-made out there for you. And one of the things that we're supposed to encourage, us to be able to deal with is to be able to find stuff that we don't have to make that we can like adapt and use. So here we go. I'm going to create a class code and then I'm going to try to play it. You can have kids log into this. They can, basically follow along with you. This is a fairly long activity. I'm not going to go through all of it, or at least I'm going to try to go through it quickly. Okay, this is the student view. Okay, the teacher view, you would get to like see the responses, the summary. There's lots of good tools here. Let's just kind of play the game here. All right, if I want to be able to get all these marbles, let's just drop them and see if it works. Okay, didn't have to do anything at all. Okay, they're just trying to show you how it works, and I'll drop it again just to show you it does work. Okay, there was no work involved at all with that. Okay, so there we go. We got the first one done. Okay, so we're going to do the second one. The second one says fix it. Okay, fix it. All right, so it kind of looks like I want to translate this down. And what that really means is like, do you understand what translating down means? So I'm going to say -4. Okay, but they said I can only change one number. So since I can only change one number, I probably don't want to go down as far as 4. I'm going to hide this because it's hiding crucial information. So I'm going to try to take it to like 3. All right. I don't know if that gets it done, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'll launch it. I got through that one. And then the real problem is like, how am I supposed to get this other star? Okay. And they said to use 1 to fix the marble slide. So, I don't know. Maybe that causes me to think another way. Okay, I don't know. What happens if I change this to be -2? Okay, and if that was -2, that would cause it. I mean, I could, like, say it's negative, like, 1/2. You could have a good discussion about what's going on with the transformations. I think it would be you could spend a long time trying to get one of these to do it. I'm going to say -2, or I'm going to say 2. And then, I don't know, if we make it a lot steeper, let's say 5. Who's starting to look good? Let's say 6. Let's say 7. Now, it may if it grabs that star right there, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to try it with 6. Let's say 5.5. Okay. All right. This is really trying to get you to focus on amplitude. Now, the nice thing is like the kids that are struggling might choose to do more than one transformation. Okay. I really haven't got what this like reset button is supposed to be about. Okay. Just to show you that there's other things you can do this, I'm going to launch this just to see where it's at. Okay, it's having trouble there. It'd be a lot nicer if this was a big wide one. And since they only want me to change one number, they're really fixating on the ideas like, do you understand what A, what B? This is not really C, this is D. All right, I don't think 2 is the problem. 2 is the vertical shift. I'm thinking the period's the problem, so I'm going to say 0.5. And we'll see if that takes care of business. Now, I'm a pretty good guesser because I can do a lot of function transformations. But that might take some kids a little while to get to that point. And you can see like the value of being able to do this. Now, this isn't going to be very hard. They say I can fix 2 numbers. Well, you can almost get this done with like 1 number. I'm going to shift this from -2 to positive, let's say 3. Okay, now, that's almost there all by itself. Now, if I could find some way to get this to extend farther to the left, then I'm able to get all the stars. Well, this said greater than 1. What do I say if it's greater than -1? All right, there we go. Launch away. I got all the stars. Hooray, the trig teacher understands how trig transformation goes. All right, you can see that there's lots of different kinds of like slides to take care of. And if you wanted to watch a 2-hour presentation, I would show you all of them. But there's another good spot where marble slides can be used to discuss all kinds of functions. Now, since I teach trigonometry, I think that that's an excellent application. And that would be something I would, maybe put on my webpage as a motivating factor to okay, you're having trouble with transformations. Why don't you try to play the marble slide game not only in class but outside of class? The better you get the marble slide game, the better you'll understand the idea of transformations. Is it really a game? I guess it has game-like aspects into it. It asks you to see trials. In the idea that I can watch you do this. One of the things that we're supposed to be encouraging 21st century learners to do is to think about multiple representations of solutions. So this is certainly a good application of that. All right. Thank you for watching my video.